The Alice Network by Kate Quinn is a thrilling historical fiction novel that intricately weaves together two timelines, both gripping in their own right. The novel explores the story of two courageous women, one a spy in World War I and the other a woman, seeking redemption during World War II. As the lives of these women collide, the narrative brings to light betrayal, secrets, and the powerful bonds of sisterhood in the face of war. Quinn's meticulous attention to historical detail, combined with deeply layered characters, pulls readers into a world of espionage, courage, and resilience. The story begins with Eve Gardiner, a young woman recruited into the Alice Network during World War I. In 1915, Eve is just a naive college girl who is eager to make a difference in a world torn apart by war. The Alice Network, a covert network of female spies operating behind enemy lines in France, takes her in. Though inexperienced, Eve's tenacity and willingness to do whatever it takes to help the Allied forces lead her to become one of the most vital members of the network. The Alice Network is known for its daring missions, where women gather crucial intelligence and carry out dangerous sabotage efforts against the Germans. Throughout her time with the network, Eve is assigned to work alongside some remarkable women, each of whom holds their own secrets and personal demons. Eve's life as a spy, however, becomes increasingly complicated as she begins to question both her loyalty to the network and the morality of her missions. The emotional toll of espionage begins to weigh on Eve, and her own past, filled with unresolved grief and guilt, becomes a burden she can't escape. The other storyline follows Charlotte "Charlie" St. Clair, a young American woman in 1947 who is grappling with her own personal demons. Charlie's world is turned upside down when she travels to Europe in search of answers. A year after the war has ended, Charlie is attempting to escape the shadow of a scandalous family secret and is deeply struggling with the trauma of losing someone she loved in the war. While traveling, she crosses paths with Eve, now a disillusioned, hardened woman who has been through unimaginable experiences. Charlie, desperate and looking for a purpose, implores Eve to help her find a missing family member, a relative whose disappearance has haunted her. Though Eve is reluctant, the two women find themselves on a journey through the ruins of post-war Europe, uncovering long-buried secrets of the Alice Network and of Eve's past. As Eve and Charlie's paths intertwine, the novel delves deeper into their contrasting personalities and evolving bond. Eve, who has lived through the darkest moments of the war, is emotionally scarred. She has a sharp edge to her and finds it difficult to trust others, especially someone as youthful and innocent as Charlie. But as the two women venture further into the mystery, Eve is forced to confront her painful memories, including the betrayal that nearly destroyed her life and the heartbreaking sacrifices she made in the name of duty. Charlie, on the other hand, is a young woman who has only just begun to understand the complexity of the world. As she begins to uncover the truth about her own past, she finds herself learning not only about Eve's story but also about the depths of her own courage and resilience. Throughout the novel, Quinn masterfully intertwines the narratives of Eve and Charlie, making each woman's journey compelling and heart-wrenching. The shifting timelines create a sense of suspense, with each chapter bringing the two women closer to the truth. The novel also tackles the complexities of identity, survival, and morality in times of war. It poses difficult questions about the choices women must make in the face of overwhelming pressure and danger, while also highlighting the often invisible contributions of women to war efforts. The Alice Network is filled with unforgettable characters, each with their own struggles and secrets. Eve, for instance, is a multifaceted character whose journey from an idealistic young woman to a hardened, disillusioned spy is emotionally charged. Her bond with the other women in the Alice Network is both one of camaraderie and deep personal sacrifice. The women in the network are all portrayed with complexity, and Quinn does an excellent job of showing their strengths, weaknesses, and the difficult moral choices they must make. While the focus is on Eve and Charlie, the novel also showcases the stories of other important women who were involved in the Alice Network, each contributing in her own way to the broader narrative of resistance during the war. The historical backdrop of the story adds to its allure. Quinn paints a vivid picture of the harsh realities of both World War I and World War II, and the dangers that came with being an undercover agent during these tumultuous times. The vivid descriptions of the trenches, the clandestine meetings, and the emotional toll of espionage all contribute to the novel's atmosphere, making it easy for readers to imagine themselves in the heart of the action. The novel also explores themes of betrayal, forgiveness, and redemption. Eve, who once trusted the Alice Network and its mission, is forced to come to terms with the fact that not everything she believed in was as it seemed. The choices she made in the past have haunted her, and the journey with Charlie serves as an opportunity for her to find redemption. For Charlie, the quest to uncover the truth about her missing relative becomes not just about solving a mystery, but also about healing the wounds of her own past. The friendship that develops between the two women is one of mutual healing, with both characters discovering strength in one another. The ending of the novel ties the two women's stories together in a way that is both satisfying and emotional. Quinn delivers a poignant conclusion that speaks to the enduring power of friendship, the importance of facing one's past, and the legacy of women who fought for a better future during times of war. In conclusion, The Alice Network is a captivating tale of espionage, bravery, and the resilience of women. Kate Quinn's ability to seamlessly combine historical accuracy with compelling storytelling makes this novel a must-read for fans of historical fiction. The themes of courage, sacrifice, and redemption resonate throughout the book, leaving readers with a sense of awe for the women who shaped history in ways that are often forgotten. Quinn's characters come to life in a way that makes them unforgettable, and the twists and turns in the plot keep readers on the edge of their seats. If you're looking for a story that combines heart-pounding suspense with an emotional depth that will stay with you long after you finish reading, The Alice Network is the perfect book for you.